Hi guys. So I was thinking, let's read on Bill Barr. There's so much going on, and I just did a reading about Trump being kind of a loser. Is he done yet? And I felt that I saw Bill Barr at the end putting the swords down, meaning like he might have to step away, and that sort of being attached to maybe the end for Donald. So let's read on that. Yeah, and so there are two whistleblowers that are going to be testifying to one. I think the Judiciary Committee tomorrow. Jerry Nadler, and then there's this Berman guy who has spoken out against Barr, and I hope that he will testify as well. Yeah, two whistleblowers from the DOJ tomorrow on Barr. I think this could be leading to an impeachment, or if Bill Barr doesn't want to be impeached, he might walk away and resign, and that would be major. So let's see what we can expect to happen with Bill Barr. Bill Barr. Bill Barr. Okay, so here's my read on that. We start on the Two of Cups, being, of course, Trump and Barr, these sort of partners. And this is why Barr is in his position, is because he, in the position of being in trouble. Because, of course, he is only just serving the interests of his partner in crime, Donald Trump. King of Pentacles crossing it. So it's like someone is standing in the way of this from being able to just express itself freely. So this must be maybe like a Jerry Nadler, the person who's kind of coming down on him right now. A King of Pentacles sometimes would mean like someone who, related to money. But I also think this could be like a subpoena. This could be like the law. So like the King of Pentacles, the law, the authority in law is coming down on him. At the surface, the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so I see these two cards related to our whistleblowers. And that's sort of what this read is about and what's happening tomorrow. These whistleblowers are those who are speaking out, even more than just the two. The sort of pages being younger or lower level people speaking out. And then this at the base tells me that they are really coming from like a pure place where, right and wrong is much more simple. They want to sort of cleanse themselves of, this sort of corrupt tone of, that they were having to follow and clear their name and get to innocence. And thank God for that. I think that's amazing and brave in this atmosphere, in this environment. So we have a Queen of Pentacles exiting, and then in the recent past, I think this might be referring to, okay, so he let Berman go, and then now there's a woman who he has put in the post, right? So maybe that's what we're talking about here. Or is there a woman who's sort of boss? He's like Bill Barr's boss. Like sometimes I feel like there's this woman outside of the White House, outside of things. You know how Bill Barr is sort of tied into like sort of these elitist, like weird religious group, sort of units, like, if you watch The Family or something. And so I don't know if he sort of takes direction from someone there, because sometimes this woman comes up. Sometimes I think it's that Rebecca Mercer or something like that. Maybe saying saying Berman's got to go, or, you got to direct this way and this way. Like, I don't think it's just coming from Barr's decision making. Like there's like a higher, I don't know, power in that dynamic. Moving forward, like I don't see like, oh yeah, he's gone, boom, bam. I don't think. I mean, temperance. Sometimes I see this as, we're gonna like hear some testimony and we're gonna weigh some things and we're gonna try to find the truth between all, and all the testimonies. So, I mean, it's a good card. It's, it's sort of a Michael Justice Angel card, but it isn't like let's go straight into something. It's more like let's ease in to something. So that might be the answer as far as what we can expect, boom, right away, or at least maybe just tomorrow. This kind of, or this week, what I was reading on, I think they're just going to sort of hear things out. The burden here's the burden that Barr, all of these burdens that Barr is dealing with. And the star, of course, the other most major burden, is trying to keep Donald Trump in his position. Because I read that it's incredibly important to him to keep Donald Trump in position. And I definitely don't think that it's because he loves Donald Trump. I think it's because Donald Trump serves a purpose for them all, and them, I mean this person too. King of Cups. I think this might be that Berman guy who got let go. I think he's really hoping he does not testify. He's afraid that maybe he will. Yeah. And then Knight of Cups at the end. And I cannot help but see the face of Eric Prince in this card. And I'm like, okay, I don't know why. I don't know why. I feel like he's like, well, I'll tell you a little more. So I got that, and then at the base, after this Knight of Rods, I had the World card. And this, when I'm reading on like Barr, Trump, sometimes I feel it relates to the worldwide network, like crime network, that they're involved in, which of course Eric Prince is also involved in. I got a couple other clarifiers, and this made a lot of sense to me. Like it's more of that like looking for help, and then this Queen of Swords. Also, so I feel like almost like they're putting together a team. I think that like someone's gonna write an article that's gonna be in defense of Bill Barr, and then like, okay, who can do something else for us? And then like I cannot figure out why Eric Prince I feel like he might be behind a lot of the bots and I don't know, maybe they're gonna get like Q on it or something. Like to sort of use these conspiracy theories, and now they're going to, okay, we need one for Barr to save Barr, like they try to do for Flynn and all these other people. So I feel like that's at least on Barr's mind, is like, let's get together a team to make sure that I don't have to do anything or leave, or like that I'm not touched. I don't feel a lot, weirdly, I should feel more stress. But then at the base, at that time, I did get a judgment card. Speaking of not feeling that much stress, so I said the star card, he needs to make Trumpy happy. The star, his star. I feel like he also takes something to make himself happy. And you see these like stars above the head, so I think he handles stress by taking something that makes him feel all better. And I think that's related to his poor health. I don't know, of course, it's just a read. I don't know anything like factually as far as that is concerned, or any any of the things I'm reading. Judgment, yeah. So like judgment. Ultimately, judgment is coming in one way or another. Okay, that's the answer, I think. It's like, as of now, it's hard to say where this is going to go. He's going to have his team. Hopefully, we have our team trying to get the truth out there and bring us back to innocence and the purity of like what our country is built on. And, one way or another, the judgment will come, whether it comes in impeachment, or he's, having to leave, or maybe just ultimately having to leave at the election when they're voted out, and then we get to finally, do the judgment. So the judgment's coming one way or another. I just don't know when. So that's what I see. So thanks for hanging out. Let me know if anything popped out to you, any psychic hits you got looking at the cards. And I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.